November 1st, 2011, LOT Polish Airlines Flight 16 was preparing to depart Newark Airport, bound for Warsaw. The aircraft was a Boeing 767, a veteran of the skies, 14 years in service, over 85,000 hours flown, and more than 8,000 successful takeoffs and landings. To the 231 people on board, this was just another routine transatlantic flight. But what awaited them was unimaginable. Shortly after takeoff, the cockpit alerted a hydraulic issue. Hydraulic line C had failed, but Boeing aircraft are built with redundancy, and the other systems were still operational. Captain Tadeusz Verona and his crew chose to continue to Warsaw, confident the jet could make it. For hours, the flight was uneventful, but as they approached Warsaw, the nightmare unfolded. The landing gear refused to extend. Every system was tried: primary hydraulics, backups, even the gravity drop. Nothing worked. At this moment, the 767 was essentially gearless. Air traffic control scrambled a Polish Air Force F-16 to visually inspect. The fighter jet confirmed the worst. The gear was completely retracted, jammed in place. Now the crew had one option left: a belly landing. They circled to burn fuel. They briefed the passengers, and then they went for it. On the ground, Warsaw Chopin Airport swung into action. Fire trucks lined the runway. Foam was prepared to reduce the risk of sparks igniting fuel. Ambulances and emergency crews stood ready, knowing they had just one chance to save 231 lives. The airport area was closed down and all the air traffic was diverted from the Chopin Airport. They were ready for the emergency. In the cabin, the crew prepared passengers for a belly landing. Brace positions were rehearsed. Everyone was told to stay calm and wait for the command. The tension was unbearable. Finally, Captain Rona committed. The massive jet descended, perfectly aligned. Sparks exploded as the fuselage scraped along the runway. Smoke trailed behind as the aircraft skidded for nearly a mile, shaking violently. And then, it stopped. The cabin crew leapt into action. The evacuation had to be completed within 90 seconds before fire or smoke consumed the plane. Slides deployed, passengers rushed out, and remarkably, order was maintained. Within moments, all 231 people stood safely on the runway, watching the aircraft that had nearly become their tomb. Later investigations revealed two unlikely causes: a bent hydraulic hose that crippled the system, and a popped circuit breaker that disabled the electronic landing gear controls. A freak combination of failures, yet one that could have ended in catastrophe. The world would later hail this as one of the smoothest belly landings in aviation history. Captain Rona became a national hero in Poland, and Flight 16 became a living example of how training, skill, and calm leadership can turn disaster into a miracle. In Polish, Rona has a meaning of crow. This gave birth to a new saying that was popular that time: Leć jak orzeł, ląduj jak wrona. Fly like an eagle, land like a crow. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. I will bring in-flight experiences, lounge details, and aviation miracles from this channel. See you soon.